Hi.
Call is now being recorded.
Oh,
This call can
taking notes, being recorded. We're so popular. You can
Popular.
subscribe.
We're gonna be popular. Wicked.
Well, how's everybody?
Good. I walked, I think, 15 miles today.
What?
Oh my goodness.
7 hours.
On purpose?
Yeah, I'm so sore.
Oh.
I'll bet. Where did Jeff go?
He's right there, but he's frozen.
Oh, all I have is a picture of him. Of all the people to have computer glitches.
Yes, and he's doing.
Oops.
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't know he was
disappeared.
frozen
Oh,
there.
now I
He
wonder
left.
if he leaves, does it stop recording? It looks like it's still recording.
Oh, there he is.
Jeff
Back again.
joins.
Were you still you guys were still talking and you never left?
Yeah,
No,
correct.
Nope.
Oh, so
You-
that means so it came up on mine and said your network connection's gone.
Oh,
And it's tried to connect, but it kept you guys on even though I started it.
yeah,
which is
and
cool. So,
it looks like it's still recording. So
We were talking about you for hours.
not quite.
Not quite.
So what y'all think of the movie?
Well, let me see that it's recording. How do you know it's recording? I don't see it on
The button on the top, it says recording.
Meet activity recording. Yes. Okay, good. Yes, I see that too. Wonderful.
Okay.
Glad I could help you, Jeff.
At least you have your screen.
Well,
stopped.
Anthony Hopkins is always stellar in every performance, and this one was no different. That's for sure.
It definitely, boy, oh boy, did he ever capture what he was going for, I think.
I was wondering how it was going to be portrayed with the increasing, like the worsening of the dementia. And I thought, how is that gonna, and then during the movie, I'm like, wait, is that a little bit different?
That his
Wait,
daughter? Who is that
who's-
person? Who's that guy?
that girl looks wait. I felt a little
Yeah.
demented myself, actually.
And I felt kind of frustrated by it and annoyed. And I was like, I don't like movies like this. And it's like, oh, that's exactly what dementia's like.
That was what was so good about it. They really,
Just
without
perfect.
telling you, gave you the frustration of
Yep.
not knowing what's making sense and what
Yeah.
that's not supposed to be happening. This makes no sense.
What do you mean that? What flat? What flat is he talking about? It's
Chicken.
on
Are
his
they
going.
having
She's
chicken
coming. What-
again? And trying to follow along, and it was like, okay.
Oh yeah. And then I was getting so confused myself too. Wait a minute. Okay, who's that guy again? Oh, what? Wait, is that her?
Yeah.
That her boyfriend? No, they're now married. What?
I know. Is she in Paris? She's not in Paris. What? Wait. Yeah, and then the watch, and you know what? We lucked out with Dad with not having to deal 24/7
Right.
with anyone with dementia, because that would be so hard as a daughter, not being able to tell him that his other daughter's gone, him not even recalling, and then telling her that she's not the favorite daughter.
Yeah.
You could be better. You could do better. And I'm like, Olivia
Yeah.
Colman was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was pretty brutal, wasn't he? Oh,
Yeah.
And
And-
he never meant to be mean. He
Nope.
was just
Confused and
yeah.
saying what
upset.
was on his mind
That's
over
right.
and
No
over.
filter, and it just came out.
Well, I love how they showed him like dancing around and being charming and stuff, because that's also who you are still.
Right.
And I'm glad they showed that, because and the explosive, why is this happening to me? It's like, yeah, that happens too. It's all part
Right.
of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And then later on in the film, he says, "What, was I a dancer? Was I a tap dancer? I don't remember that." And Olivia Colman was saying about, like the caregiver, she was like, "Oh yeah, you were really entertaining her."
Yeah.
I do find a few things were difficult that we don't do, and that's tell them they're wrong or tell them the right answer or make them angry because of a situation. We always just kind of say, okay, well,
Whatever.
if that's what you see or understand, I mean,
Mhm.
it's not going to harm you to tell you, no, there's not people there, or no, you're not here for the 100th time. Your daughter's not dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
We tend not to try to upset him, and the caregiver, I'll just be 1 minute. He's like, don't leave. I'll just be 1 minute. No, don't. If he tells you not to leave, there's a reason. He's scared or
Or something. Yeah.
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 I did find a video of Dad's, I think he was in the hospital, and he had a sheet over his head, and he didn't want to come out. And I said, come on, you want a peekaboo? And then I was relaying a story that I had parked somewhere, and then I went back to the car, and I opened the car door up, and I climbed in, and it was not my car. After sitting there, I noticed it wasn't my car, and it was like, oh no! So I
That's
got,
demented.
that's not good. And so when I tell Dad the story, I was like, oh, am I going to go to jail? And so he laughed about that. Like he was able to see the humor in it, which I was surprised, because he was sitting there with the blanket sheet over his head, and he was not communicating. He did not want to come out. He was pretty stuck in his delusions. So
Right.
Yeah.
And I also found when he said, don't talk to me like a child, I thought, oh,
yeah, he says it's easy for
Yeah.
you to say. That's what I had a lot of. It's easy
it
for you to say.
was tough. I didn't know what to expect. I saw the little blurb for it, and I thought, I wonder how they're going to do that. I love Anthony Hopkins, and I've never actually seen Olivia Colman do anything. I've heard she's been in stuff, but I'd never actually
Broadchurch.
seen her.
Broadchurch.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
She
but
was
yeah.
a detective. Oh, she was a queen too, right? Queen Elizabeth and something.
That's right. She was in The Crown. Yep.
Yeah.
She was in The Crown. She was Queen Elizabeth. So,
And she
yeah.
did such a good job, because I felt like she was at her wit's end.
Yeah,
At her
so
abs-
frustrating.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then going from, he was in his own home, ended up in her home, ended up getting care, and then ended up in a nursing home. But the whole time he's like, this is my room.
But you,
This place
like,
looks weird.
and then you at the very end, she says, no, you've been here for whatever weeks or months or whatever it was. And it's like, okay, was the whole thing then delusions for him?
Yeah, I wondered that too. Yeah.
Yeah. We can't really know, except for what
No.
a sane person tells us. Then it's like, okay, I guess that's the truth.
Yeah.
But we don't know if they're saying it.
Exactly. And then when she had the I think it was Catherine, her name was Catherine, the nurse, and when she showed the postcard too.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were looking it over again. And I wondered that too, Anita. I thought, yeah, maybe this has all been in his mind and this is his reality right now.
Mm-hmm. One thing they didn't do, or they did very little of, is they did not explore the wandering that dementia patients do and the danger that is. I think at one point there was a little quick little thing about that. But if you get a dementia patient who wanders, then the huge fear of them getting lost and being alone somewhere and scared. I mean, that's happened a few times, that for seniors and so on.
Yeah. I wondered whether he was going to go out of the apartment and not being able to, because he was looking at the little kid tossing a bag on the sidewalk or something. I thought he's going to go down there. He's going to get hit by a car. He's not going to know where he is.
Yeah.
It's funny because as he's getting younger and younger, because he's losing his marbles, and he goes all the way to I want my mommy. So he's now a 4-year-old. But we would treat an older person doing that different than a 4-year-old, because a 4-year-old is ready to learn. They're ready to soak up stuff and get better. So we'd have the patience for them to walk them through things and tell them what's real and what's not. And the reason that they're just placated and you're deflecting every question and you're not trying to teach is because they're not going to learn. There is no growth from this. The real funny thing is I just finished watching it, and all of a sudden I get one of those stories on my phone, the news thing, the news feed. And it's about LSD for treating people with dementia. and it's a guy who's talking, and he's, I don't know if he was a doctor or not, probably not. But he was talking about his father, who was a judge in Germany, and the being a judge, he's put people away for drugs, illicit drugs and stuff. And so they said, let's try a little bit of a dose of LSD for your mom, for our mom. And the judge is going, I put people away for this. We can't take illegal drugs and do that. Give it to my wife. And so they did. And
They did anyways.
they did
Don't do
anyways.
it.
And then she when she took it, and they just gave her a little bit. It's not like, you know, she's getting high or anything, but all of a sudden she was totally different. She was back to herself. She was wanting to read the paper, which she hadn't done in a year. She's just living her life as if it was like 3 years ago. Just absolutely the conversations, which she was normally said she just sat in the corner and never wanted to talk about anything because she was just becoming more and more of a recluse. She was right back to being part of the conversation, talking about what means what, and it was like, and so here's this judge who's going, these drugs are terrible and people who do them are awful. And now he's seeing an answer, at least in his situation. I don't know how many, Jennifer could probably tell us if that's a viable treatment that they're utilizing.
Oh, not in the hospital I work. But that would be a very interesting, that and the mushrooms, that would be a very interesting project, scientific to look into. I don't know about synapses and brain firing with LSD. I don't really know that much about LSD, but yeah, mushrooms for sure.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Interesting though. I do remember actually when I was visiting Dad and I walked in and he was just kind of staring off to space because he was blind, but he started to cry and it just reminded me of Anthony Hopkins when he was sitting there.
Yeah.
For just overwhelming, like why I don't know. I'm just gonna cry, and it's like, why are you crying? Did I do something? Did something happen?
Poor Stacey has to listen to us all talk about Dad.
Oh no,
Oh,
It's also
well,
familiar
that's
to us.
okay.
She's like,
Yeah, that's right. No, that's okay. No, because I knew that this movie would be very touching and it would bring back memories and things. So no, absolutely no. It's okay.
The one that struck me
Yeah.
one of the most is when he was picking at the chair cover, and Dad used to fiddle with a sweater or pants or
blanket.
something.
Or, yeah.
And then the other one was when he couldn't get dressed, and then his daughter helped him with his shirt because he had got all tangled up, and he said thank you, and it's like, oh, she got the thank you because she's not going to get it when he's angry because of other things. But you know, we did get to see that. And I also really appreciated the fact that music soothed him, because that really, for our dad, that really made a huge difference.
Yes.
And did he ever, like, all of a sudden start talking about the past or talk about people that were no longer there? Like going back to, you know, like I know about like coming over to Canada and things like that. Was he talking about those things?
Yeah, he usually got stuck in negative memories quite often. So we tried to, you know, let's move on from that, because it's not going to help it. Because especially when they weren't right, like he's had a number of them, like one of them was kind of comical, is he was looking between his legs and he said, what's happening? And then it's like, oh, he told Mom the baby was born. He had a baby between his legs. He thought he gave birth. It was like, to hear my dad do that. And then a couple of hours, I think it was later, he said to Mom, we're going to have to get cards. And she said, what for? And he said, to tell people about the baby. It's like, oh.
He was such a jokester when he was younger, and that would probably be the only, I mean, if he was joking, I don't know whether he was in a little demented dream or something, but that sense of humor and that wit was gone.
Yeah, well, he still had it. Just not the times we saw him. Apparently, late at night, there's only 2 patients that were awake, and then they would just let them sit and talk. And the guy, the woman's son said that your father was the funniest guy. And it's like, he wasn't funny for the last year. We didn't see anything, but apparently just every once in a while something popped out and she knew he was a storyteller. I thought that was pretty cool.
Dad was very used to be a different person around us and then not around us. He was a very different person.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I wonder if he really had three personalities. He had the father who tried his best to figure out how to be a father, which he sort of failed at. Then he had the alcoholic version of him that he hid from everybody he could possibly try and hide it from, and did a great job in hiding that. Then he was a great, fantastic grandfather who all the grandkids loved him and thought he's the most dear person in the whole world. And how can not anybody not just love him like crazy?
Yeah. And other people from the community too. He did such wonderful things for people. And then it's like, well, why didn't he do that for the kids? It's like,
That's something. Yeah.
So
Well, I thought that was similar with Olivia Colman in the way that he portrayed to the nurse or the caregiver, a dancer, tap dancer, happy-go-lucky, loves to listen to music, and then 2 minutes later he's like, "Where's my watch?" Firing people, getting mad at his daughter. Why are you here? What are
Yeah.
you doing?
Mhm.
Why would you move? Like, what? You're not. I would rather have my other daughter, not you.
Yeah. And then when with Laura, the carer, when she had the blue pills and he imitated, mocked her and said, "Oh, don't treat me like a child." Yeah. It's just,
But he was mean about it.
He was. And I could see how too he was so charming, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking, okay, wait for it, something's going to happen, and he'd be in that charming mode, and then bingo, he'd say something, and it's like,
Yeah, he did it. I don't know when the movie came out or how old he was, but his body posture and characteristics, facial expressions, the way he dressed, everything progressed through the movie where he was more disheveled. He didn't have the upright posture and the grace. And I thought, oh, what a good job that you must have done a lot of investigations and sitting with people or something. Yeah, it was really good.
I thought it was interesting, his obsession with his watch. And one of the things on the MoCA test, which is it's a test that you take to determine whether or not you have dementia. And so one of them is, can you tell the time on a watch? Can you make the clock say 2:00? And so the fact that he was so obsessed about the thing that would be representative of him, having dementia.
Yeah, that's it. And I guess too, with the driver's license, because my father's 83 now, and he's done it twice with the driver's license. They do that clock, Anita. They have the people. Okay, right, 2:00. Like make it a clock face.
Or the driver's license.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a very
like
quick
a mini MoCA. Oh,
It's a very quick thing. If you can't do that, then let's look at.
Exactly. And of course, like he did, like many people, oh, well, it's rules of the road. I got to get the handbook. And then one of my friends, his mother went through it. He said, no, it's actually a cognitive test.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know that. I don't
No, I
think
didn't
mom's
either.
ever mentioned that.
Doesn't remember.
Dad was very proud when he passed his driver's test.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And he held on to that very firmly with, I got it.
It means
I'm
so
independent.
much.
And yeah.
And
then
he
when it
was probably half blind
Right.
in the other eye.
Yeah.
He probably couldn't see anything and he just kind of winged it. I guess if I hit the curb, I'll just go a little bit the other way.
He clung to that the same way he clung to his wallet. Having his wallet with him meant so much, and he needed to have his wallet because when he saw his brother in the hospital after a stroke, his brother couldn't get any money and he was upset by it, and so Dad transferred that and was very upset by the fact that he didn't have it. So we got a wallet. I put a $5 bill in it, and just so he could hold on to it. And it probably went missing, and that's fine. Like it could have been put in the laundry or whatever. But when he didn't care about it anymore, then it wasn't necessary. So
don't you, when you watch this, picture yourself in that situation as That's what I do. When I'm watching this, I'm just seeing me in that character, and I'm just seeing the deterioration, and I'm going to get there, and I'm going to be confused. And how do I not be confused? How do I somehow have my wherewithal when I get there? Because
That I will know.
yeah, LSD is obviously the answer.
We do have the genes for advanced age dementia, and I
Right.
think all of the siblings on his side and really mom's side too
Yeah.
were not Alzheimer's, not early onset, but they all showed
Oh.
mental capacity issues, and it's very frightening when you've got like brain fog or overtired, not sleeping,
Yeah.
You think,
stress, or
is this the
whatever.
beginning? Is this the beginning?
I know, you're like, did I walked into the room again? Is this it? Is this the start? I have no idea why I'm here.
You can say, is this? Then it's not.
I know, that's what I
Oh,
googled it.
that's a good point. Yeah.
So so don't worry about it as much. If you
Right.
can't draw that clock thing, man.
So I guess
3
you never
o'clock.
need to
Wait a
worry.
minute.
Anita's saying you never need to worry, because if you're saying is this, then you don't need to worry. And if you can't say is this, you're already gone and you're not worried. And you're trying to control your surroundings is what you're doing.
Yeah, so that is one of the saving graces of dementia, is that sometimes you don't know that you don't know.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it isn't always that, because sometimes there is anger and frustration and that bubbles over. But like for our dad, he was mostly a happy, quiet, what do you call it, cooperative patient. So that I didn't expect.
I wonder if it correlates. If you're a happy drunk, then you're the kind of person when you get dementia, you're okay with it. And if you're an angry drunk, then you get dementia. You got that, because you know some people are angry drunks, some people are happy drunks.
I don't think so, because we've had a lot of people over the 26 years that I've seen them that have come in with dementia over when they started in their 70s. They're now in their 90s. But you get the really sweet women, God-fearing, church-going, sweater-wearing ladies, and they're foul and they're mean. And you're like, where did that come from?
Yeah.
Or the people who were mean are pleasant and quiet, and you're like, wait a minute, what? Is it a reverse of what you were to what you are?
Maybe some of it.
Maybe. There are some very mean, demented people. Like
Yeah,
there's
that's
a
really
lot
hard.
of people in the hospital who code white every night. They're screaming and want their loved ones, even though they're all dead, and there's nothing that you can do to help them except medicate them. And it's so sad.
Yeah.
I wonder what pills they were giving him. Little blue pills.
The little blue pills.
Zopicone is a little blue pill.
That'll keep me happy. You should keep giving me a little blue pill.
Zopicone is a blue pill.
One of the things I noticed too, when she was leaving one of the area, there was this big statue that was missing part of the face, so the back of the face, and it's like the mind is missing, which sort of represents that.
Oh, you know, I did.
You know what? I missed that. Yeah, I did.
I do remember when you said that it was like a statue or sculpture or something like that.
Yeah.
This was the face. That's all it was the
I
in the
remember it was a
courtyard.
big one.
center,
Yeah.
to walk around it sort of thing. It's right in the center of it. It's like they all can look out the windows, because she looked back at one point, and to me, when I saw her do that, it reminded me of me looking back at Mom, because Mom's up in her window and she like looks out and waves. I took a picture of that and have that as one of my wallpapers in my screen. I could just turn to it and see Mom looking at me, and so I thought she looked back for him, but they didn't show that she saw the window or saw him in the window or anything. But she looked back at one point in time.
Mm-hmm. But then again, you couldn't tell, is this real? It's not real. Is he making it up? I don't know.
First it's Olivia Colman, then it's not Olivia Colman, and I'm like, was this the other daughter? Wait, who is this? So I can only imagine how. I don't. Do you know who wrote it or who produced it, or is it based on a book? Or I never
Directed
did.
by Florian Zeller. And I think it was an adapted screenplay. So I don't. It might have been a play. He also has done a movie called The Sun, and Anthony Hopkins is in it, but I don't know if it's not a follow-up. It's a different thing. It's Hugh Jackman and Laura Dern, and it was done 2 years later, and I think to less acclaim. And it's not the continuation of the storyline, I don't think. But
What year did this come out?
2020.
It was 83.
During COVID.
Oh, 83. He was quite spry for 83 then.
Yeah. So it was interesting too. When he had that line, I feel like I'm losing all my leaves.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, and did you notice that in his flat the curtains had leaves on them?
Oh, I didn't know.
So little things like that is
Wow. These are good catches. It's like with Jeff in the one with John Candy and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Remember the puddle of water and the shower rings?
Yeah, and it's like, what?
They just put a little thing in there, right?
The very end of the movie was just leaves of trees blowing. All just the leaves.
That's true.
It's almost like reminding us that we've got our leaves right now. He doesn't have his anymore. And anybody watching this usually still has their leaves. Like the movie's over, we got our leaves. We're okay. Because if you don't have your leaves, you don't even notice that the movie's over. Like you wouldn't even, it's not a thing to follow or be a part of. But I wonder if that was saying to us, you have your leaves.
I think
all leaves.
I think the leaves is kind of the idea that the world's going to go on without you.
What's that?
The leaves are still on the tree, and even though his feels like they're falling,
they're bare. His memories are gone. I thought of his memories as the leaves, and then the memories are going.
Yeah, but we don't have a picture of, leaves on the forest floor. We have the fact that the leaves are still on the tree. So we who are watching are left with, we are still here.
Right.
And hopefully we'll keep our leaves.
For a little while longer. Oh yeah, it was hard though. It was a good movie, but it definitely was difficult, and I did appreciate the way they did it. It wasn't in your face. It was very subtle and all the things. It didn't say 6 weeks later, new apartment, different place. We were all a bit confused in different spaces, and then along the way we're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Some things that I'm sure exactly what he would be thinking of. This isn't right. Yeah, this is not. So I could see why people go to the bathroom and get lost.
Yeah. Oh, did you ever see Still Alice?
I read the book.
Okay, so that Julianne Moore is an early onset linguistics professor, brilliant mind, and she has Alzheimer's. And there's one point that she's going to go out for a walk or whatever, and her husband finally finds her in the hallway, and she's wet her pants, and she says, I can't find the bathroom. I don't know where the bathroom is. And that it was just so heartbreaking to have a vibrant, brilliant woman wetting herself. So we didn't get to see in the indignities that dementia gives. Like he was crying for his mommy is about as close as we get to that.
Right. There's a lot more indignities than what occurred in the movie.
Endear for your mommy was an endearing thing, not an indignity.
Right. But it was
there's a lot of demented people, for whatever reason, want to be naked. And luckily they didn't do that, where they're just wandering around or taking their clothes off every 5 minutes. You're like, why are you doing that? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Why are you naked? I'm not naked.
Okay,
why are you taking
my idea
is this 2 o'clock, 1:30? No, because I like being naked. I don't like being naked. So this is what it said.
Nobody else wants you to be naked.
No, nobody wants me to have Alzheimer's very badly. Yeah.
The UPS guy. Oh no.
I'm at his house again.
I asked, what was the meaning or reason of the leaves on the screen at the very end of the movie, The Father 2020? It says, Anthony says, I'm losing all my leaves.
Yeah.
So it was that was calling back to that line.
Yeah.
It goes, the final shot of the trees outside simply visualizes the metaphor. His memories and self slipping away while life continues. So that's what Anita said. Things go on. Director Florian Zeller called the line and image something that makes no logical sense, yet is fully understood emotionally. How true is that?
Yeah.
Like as soon as you heard it, I absolutely knew what it meant.
Yeah.
Like you're a tree and you're vibrant and the leaves are falling away and you're just going to be this winter tree, which is not even really a tree anymore, and you got nothing left.
You look dead.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just.
I love the losing.
Yeah.
So he won a best Oscar for this, eh?
Oh,
Anthony
did
Hopkins, yeah.
he?
Yes, he did. So
Wow.
I think-
I'm not surprised, actually. What
Mhm.
about Olivia Colman?
I don't think so, but I think they also got best adapted screenplay, so they got a couple of them.
Oh, wow. And you said 2020?
2020.
Okay. Is that COVID time?
Yeah.
Mhm,
Oh.
mhm.
So like they released the movie, no one can come and watch it.
So nobody's been playing my Oscar posters game.
Oh, I try it.
In my movie game. Nobody's doing it.
If I had 5 minutes, I did the Gravenhurst Farmers Market today, and I've been dealing with
It's only been a month.
bread for 6 weeks.
Only been a month.
I had 75
41,000.
75 loaves in 2 hours. I
Only
sold.
been a month. Only been a month.
41,000 steps today.
Only been a month.
See? She walked for 7 hours. And
You could have taken
watched.
40,000 steps instead of 41,000 and played a little bit of the game.
You should have played the game while you were walking and ended up with a
Yeah,
broken wrist.
You could do it on a phone. Yeah.
Yeah,
You do it in
especially when
church.
you're walking.
You can play it in church. That's the real value.
There you go.
with the
That's
game.
the real value.
Bingo.
Actually, it would help us, those of us who think that we're getting demented, if we could use our brain power
Oh, you know what? It's
for trivia.
for me the game of concentration. It totally is good for that. You play it and you don't get it. It takes a long time to get them, and then you do it again and again, and then you just see the color. You go, I wonder if it's that movie. And there's only like 90 movies or 80 movies or something in the list.
Right, you're right.
So it's quite quick that after you play this like 10 times, you'll start to get some after just a couple of unblurs. And all of a sudden you're going, I know what this one is. And if you played with somebody else who has never played, they go, how do you know that that's that movie?
Because I've
You
seen it
get
4
a
times
feeling-
already.
You just get a feeling that as it's being uncovered, that it could be that movie. Oh,
What's sad is some of them are the ones that we have highlighted. We watched. And
Yeah, the second one. Yeah.
I think The Shape of Water was the only one that I got. Oh, I remember the cover of that and the poster and stuff. So that one.
I
thought-
think because I don't watch a lot of movies, it's hard for me to come up with posters because they don't have the posters on like streaming. You know what I mean?
okay.
Oh, and I saw no Bewitched or Star Trek connection in anything.
Yeah, I was going to think. And with my other one that takes 10 frames of the movie, you'd never get this one because it's all the same people. It wouldn't work. So
It's
the
just 2 people, right?
first movie here. What movie is this one? I'll click on it a couple times. I'm thinking Silence of the Lambs.
I'll say Blindside.
No. Oh,
Maybe-
that's a face.
you think
That's
so?
an alien face.
I
I don't know what alien face.
Salem's Lot.
looks like
It's got to be
Oh,
a best
wait,
Oscar, right?
yeah, it's got to be it's won the Oscar
The best picture.
for Troll.
Aliens.
It looks like-
Aliens.
looks like-
Demon D
No. What was the
See?
movie? The bomb going off.
Shaun of the Dead? No.
No, the big bomb going off. Isn't that it?
Oppenheimer?
Oppenheimer. Oh,
No, but
I
there's
thought-
only so
there's-
many
no,
letters
there's
across.
two people. I thought it was a halo from the bomb, but there's two faces there. Do you see a face and looking at another face?
Oh, yes, there
click it
is.
again.
There's a
Two
guy in
men.
a suit.
Click it
There's another
again.
guy.
Men.
King's Speech.
Okay.
Oh, the King's Speech.
That was a good one.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Two men. Look at us. That looks like a C.
Oh, that looks like
Chicago.
no. Reminds
An
me of
embryo.
no,
A shrimp.
a sphinx.
A fox.
Yeah, do you know what? That does look like a sphinx, doesn't it?
I know. That's why I said it.
Unless like
Now
one.
it doesn't.
No, there's a person's body there and another person there.
And it's red with a C in the background.
Something in the
Oh, that's
bottom.
Or a
That's
half
the sun.
moon.
Okay,
Chicago. Is that Chicago?
maybe. Yeah, Chicago.
Yes, that looks like
Oh.
Chicago. Look at
Chicago.
you.
I haven't seen that one.
So I gotta go to Chicago. Where is
First, you
Chicago?
got to find it.
When did Chicago win? There it is. Yep, Chicago. Okay. That's Oppenheimer.
That looks like it looks like a mushroom cloud. Yeah.
Okay, so we're not quite sure. I'm gonna pick it anyways, and we'll see if we get extra.
How smart you are.
Nope, that's not it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, click it once more.
Now it's
Oh,
not.
now it doesn't look like a mushroom anymore.
It lost the mushroom cloud. That's very colorful.
Oh,
2 words.
I have to really put it far away, and it doesn't seem to
So-
help any.
Yeah.
you dance.
I feel like my
dancing.
glasses are weak.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Ah,
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that
Mm.
one.
No, I could read it. I could see the word Slumdog.
Oh,
Millionaire.
wow.
And maybe that's because I've seen this enough times that when I saw the blurred, it just made sense to me.
Chariots of Fire.
You think so?
Out of Africa. Just killing you.
I think
Oh,
I'm about to go. You
Yeah, there you
oh
go.
my goodness.
win.
I should have pictures of all the things with the
Ordinary
answers
people.
on the other screen.
Ordinary People. I'm going for that one.
Oh,
right.
you saw that one. You knew
Yeah,
it.
well, I remember the dark
We,
at the
we
top.
watched it. We watched that movie, didn't
Yes,
we?
yes. Did we?
Shut up.
Did we?
Yes.
No, she's looking.
Really? No, we watched the other one with my girl from the apartment. Ordinary People we watched? What was it about?
Suicide. It's Mary Tyler Moore.
hmm And Timothy Hutton.
Are you sure we watched it?
I think you watched Terms of Endearment, I know.
Yeah, Terms of Endearment, I think, was the one.
That Terms of Endearment was May 2022. June 2022 is Ordinary People.
I saw that movie.
We did.
Oh, my
Mary Tyler Moore.
Alzheimer's is coming
Jeff,
through.
Jeff, what time is it?
I don't know anymore. I only have a digital clock.
3:15.
How do you put 2 on a clock? 2.0.0. Okay, this one. What's this one?
That's a pyramid.
It starts out as very now. I'm thinking of like Star Wars.
The
The
head,
white-
the Jedi going. No, there's a face there.
there's a face.
Oh, that's a very old one. Like
something.
no country for old men. No, by something of the something
No.
treasure of the Sierra Madre. No,
Wait, that's a face.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's a guy with a mustache.
Yeah, and there's something in
something
front of
of the
The battle. That looks like the word battle. BATTLE. I'm gonna look for the battle. Anything?
battle of
The bridge over River Kwai? No.
on the I think it's a really old one. Look in a really old one.
Yeah, I'm looking at the old ones here.
Are they by date?
Well, that's the year, 1945, 46, 47. These are all the winners for all the years up to
Well,
now.
look for a 5-word one.
I'm going to click it again.
It looks
That
like
almost looks
John
like, I was just going to say that looks like a woman there.
After another. One battle after another. So we don't know that one.
So it's good.
Oh, I see. It's a guy's face. It looked like John
Yeah.
Travolta for a minute.
No, it's going to be in the very early years.
Unless it just got done. Oh, it's the last one, 2025. One
What?
battle after another.
That's why we don't know it. Not
Oh,
because
that's
it
why
was
we
so
don't know
old.
it.
Who's in that?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That's him?
That looks like him right there.
Yeah, it does.
Never heard of it.
No.
And he kept going, it's really old. It's really old. It's a very old movie.
Yes, it
It's the
is.
newest-
Last year.
Okay.
And The Sting. The Sting.
Sting?
Yep, absolutely. The Sting.
Good girl.
The 70s, in the 70s.
You got it.
Oh,
There we
my
go.
Yeah, that one I
goodness.
knew. That was a very favorite movie. Did we watch that one? That's a good question.
No, we haven't watched it. I saw that with Teresa. Remember Mike and Teresa?
Okay.
The Bank with Mom, Teresa?
Yep. Michael and
Yeah,
Teresa.
I saw that movie with Teresa.
Michael Marin.
I was going to say Marin. I'm like, that can't be it.
Oh, wait, this is
Oh, that's an old one.
That's a no. That looks like the Three Stooges.
The 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. No, the something
Best
of
years
the
of our
something.
lives. The best years of our lives. I can
Okay.
read it. There's
Okay.
1946 because it looks like
Yeah.
that. Then there's a BES.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Yep.
Best years of our lives. There we go.
There we go.
We did it in 58 clicks. Out of a total of 8 times 10 out of 80. That's not bad.
Not bad.
I would have gotten 7,000 clicks just to.
No, you did it in 80 because after 10 clicks, it's there.
Yeah, well, that's what I would have had.
It shows it to you. But if you did it again and again, you'd start to get them. Like this is like actually a good memory game that if you play it a bunch of times.
We should have Anthony Hopkins join us.
It's not a mini mocha. It's a movie mocha.
A movie mocha. Yeah.
That was good.
Okay.
Well,
Okay. I think that concludes this movie review for the month. Next month, I'm hoping it can be a lot earlier in the month because we leave for Europe and just after the 20s, the
Oh, okay.
yeah, we
23rd
can
or
do that.
whatever. So if we could do it before, like,
Right.
Yeah, I don't have to work the 20th anymore because that's long gone.
right, yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
was-
good to know, Anita. Yeah.
I was thinking of The Whale. Has anyone seen that?
Oh, I would want to.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah.
I
Has
have
anyone
not
seen it?
No,
No, I haven't seen it.
but I want to.
Okay.
Okay,
I
that's a good one.
watched Project Hail Mary because
Ah.
everyone was about it. It's like, it was okay.
It was, the book is even the audiobook is 1,000 times better than the movie.
Yeah, it was like,
I thought the premise sort of was dumb.
yeah,
Andy Weir did The Martian, which was similar to the book, but Project Hail Mary book is there's so much more science and there's so much more aha moments and there's just so much more that wasn't in the book. And the character, I didn't picture Ryan Reynolds as the character, or Gosling, as the main character. But the movie we watched it too, and it was like,
yeah.
I'd recommend the book and even the audio book, but I don't know.
Fate of Gold it is.
I don't know this book you speak of. What is it?
Andy Weir.
It's with pages.
Oh, the old Dead Tree edition of things.
Yes.
Yeah, when they used to kill trees and send them through chemical processes.
Or
and
you
then
read
pick
them on your
up and then sell
phone
them to you, put them on trucks,
digitally.
and put them up in bookstores and libraries, and we waste all the electricity in the world. Just to
Dewey
give you
Decimal
a-
System. Yay!
Should we have one picture of all of us going to Jeff? We like books.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we'll do it earlier in the month, and we'll send out invites, like and subscribe.
Yep, sure. Yep, and we'll look at some dates and yep, take it from there. Good. Thanks for letting us know, Anita. That's
Yeah.
good. So,
All right.
all right.
We'll see you in a couple weeks
Okay,
then.
thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.